Welcome to another Arkansas Wild Man Survival. We're going to can some good old salsa. First, we got to simmer our tomatoes and peppers. Watch out, Pepper. Want to add some tomato juice. Now I'm making mine a little thick. This is a paste picante recipe. And I changed things up just a hair. We got to put this on there. Let it come to a boil. And then for this, the ingredients in this is 8 cups of chopped tomatoes, which I use 10. I want mine thick. And 2 medium onions, 8 teaspoons of vinegar, 5 teaspoons of cannon salt, 8 jalapenos added 10, 4 teaspoons of sugar, 6 cloves of garlic, 30 ounces of tomato juice. And you see me pour in the tomato juice. And we mix all this in a large pot, which I did, bring to a boil and simmer for 10 minutes or until the onions look glassy and clear. Then we're going to put it in the pressure canner for 5 minutes at 15 psi. Get on, Pappy. Say, Dad, I want to help too. I gotta keep an eye on that. But I added lemon juice and a half a cup of cilantro. I added 3 tablespoons of lime juice, excuse me. You don't hear people canning over open fire very often. Gotta get that to a boil. I'm gonna need coals for that pressure cooker anyways. More wood on there the better to make them hot coals. But man, that smells good with that lime juice and cilantro and onions and your garlic. That's going to be good for some deer tacos this winter. Now this is going to give a good smoke flavor to your salsa too. Good smoky flavor. We're starting to simmer. We got to come to a boil. Got to get our jar ready. I like to take a little bit of vinegar and go around my jar lid here on each one of them. come to a rolling boil. Now we're going to put our jar holder on, our lid holder, like so. We're going to get our label. We're going to get just a little bit more juice. Put that on our paper towel. Then we're going to get our spoon and we're going to go around, kind of debubble. Tighten that jar. Another jar, and we're going to do the same thing. Take us a little bit of vinegar. I like to go around the seals on my canner too, with a little bit of vinegar. Take that vinegar, go right around the seal here. That's all we're doing. I'm going to ladle some more in there. Leave head space. Do your debubble. Get on, Pappy. My wife's making salsa. She is, well, I'm making picante sauce. Salsa you can water bath, but you have to pressure can picante sauce. This one anyway. Don't have as high as the acid, but I did add lime juice because I did the cilantro, and you gotta have lime juice for cilantro. That's just about right. Debubble. And you don't want to put your lids on real tight, just hand tight is all you want to do. There's 3 jars. Let's see how many jars this will make. The recipe didn't tell me. Of course, I tweaked it a little bit in my favor anyway. Also, you You want to make sure you get anything off of the rim too. I didn't debubble that. Didn't debubble. Now, boy, that already looks pretty, don't it? I'll lay it down flat. Just do this. Up on that one. Take the debubble it. May have a little left over, I don't know. Like I said, I tweaked it just a little bit. Put her cup over. Chunk of onion. Now we're going to debubble. Get, boys. Daddy making sausage. Daddy, picante sauce. Get. Have enough for one more jug. I don't know. This may be it. I think I got enough for one more. Got enough for one more. Bubble. Last jar. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's be 8 jars. 8 pints. Quit, Pappy. Almost a full pint. We'll put her in a canner anyway. It didn't like much. Alrighty. Now we'll get her canner ready. Got our jars loaded in her canner. I put those lids on each side for the flames so it can come up and get too hot on my handle. But she's good and locked. And I got to wait when she builds up some steam. She's trying to build up pressure. My little okay, got my rocker on there. Usually that'll pop up first. It ain't popping up too much. We got her up to 10 pounds of pressure. She's doing some whistling. She's climbing to 10. She's made it to 10. We need her to go to 15. Let me tell you, she's hot. We need her to go to 15 for 5 minutes. My woods are smoking over it got so hot. We're canning us some salsa over the open fire. You don't see very many videos of man doing that. We're at 15 minutes. 15 pounds of pressure. Just a little bit over. We got to go for 5 minutes. I done started pulling some of the fire back. Canning over open fire with a pressure cannon. It's staying at 15, right past 15. I had to put a little water on there because I didn't want it to get too hot. But it's going to can just fine on open fire. I took it off the fire. It's still 15 pounds pressure. We gotta wait till she cools off. Goes back down to 0. And then we take her jars off. Got a towel from an old stump right here. Set the jars on when she cools down. That half a jar, it stayed, it kind of floated a little bit. I'm kind of worried about it. I've never had a jar break on me, so I'm hoping it didn't. But as soon as it cools down, we'll find out. And I use rainwater to fill my canner. I do have another pump. The guy's supposed to come Monday, and we're going to see if this will work. Hopefully it will. If not, I've been surviving. She's almost down to zero, but the little poppycock ain't went down yet. So I guess that's what you call it. I call it a poppycock. I know when it pops up and it vents for about 10 minutes, then you put your little cap on there and let it build pressure. Okay, folks, we went down to pressure. Always open it away from you. Just like that. Boy, don't that look pretty. Oh, it smells heavenly too. Did that one bust? Or did some cipher out? I bet some ciphered out. You always want to make sure when you jar. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Maybe we can hear them pop here in a minute and see them. There goes one already. Two. Two sealed. Three sealed. Four. Five. Get back, Pappy, that's hot. It's hot sauce. You know, well, they're selling, and that's how you can over the fire. Open fire, wild man style. 6. God bless you, and as always, thanks for watching. Arkansas Wild Man Survive. Don't only survive, but thrive. And a tip from the wild man. After, take some vinegar. Get back, Pappy. Now that's hot. Take your vinegar. And go around your ring of your rubber on your canner before you store it. And that'll prolong the life of your rubber on your canner. Thanks for watching. God bless you.